Hello guys, I would like to talk about in JavaScript loops for versus for each versus for in versus for of. What is for loop? For loop is a generic loop construct for iterating a fixed number of times. Yes, I will go to show you in Visual Studio Code. For in loop is a specifically for iterating over object properties. Yeah, only object properties. For of loop is iterating over the values of iteratable objects. For each method is specific to arrays and is used to iterate over array elements using a callback function. Okay, let's go and see in Visual Studio Code how this one is working. Over here, if you're able to see my screen, and here I note it down for loop. For loop is a general purpose loop that allows you to execute a block of code a specified number of times. That means here let I equal to 0. That means in I is less than 5, I plus plus. Code is executed for each iteration this number of times. 5 times is executing. That's the what is a for loop is allows you to execute block of code specified number of times. For in loop as I mentioned only for object and the properties an object including its a prototype chain. Let object name in Venkat and age 30 and only it is taking the key in object. Code execute for each property. So it's coming back to for of loop is used to iterate over the iteratable objects such as, but in for in is only taking object, but in for of is taking everything, arrays, strings, maps, and it sets, etc. So here I'm taking iteratable 1 2 3 4 5 is a number array, and the code is executed for each element. Let element of iteratable. So for next one is the for each method. For each method is taking as a callback function and available for arrays and is used to over the elements of the array. That means here is the callback function, guys. In this callback function, I'm passing in array. Array has then for each method that code is executed for each element. So that's the main difference, guys. And mainly like a for is for the specified number of times is executing, and next is the object, next is the let in off for off, and the next is the for each. That's the main difference between them. That's all, guys. Thank you.